this new live streaming session, which I'm going to write my daily Substack article. So just to give you a bit of context, if you're new here, on the 1st of April, I committed to write and post a daily Substack article, and today is day 23. So again, I'm in a remote location today, and since yesterday I wasn't actually able to um, to kind of use my iPhone as a webcam. I just took a quick picture this morning, so I didn't went outside simply because it's full of mosquitoes. So that's my writing setup and my writing configuration for today. Someone with back pain, it actually could be a bit more comfortable, and I'm going to battle this morning, so with my back basically. So okay, with that out of the way, let's just get started. But before getting started, obviously a quick call to action. If you haven't put your hands on a profitable blogging system, there is a free course. It's the first link in the description. Feel free to grab it at any time during this call. So I don't know if you noticed, but I don't want to actually spend some time on the metrics, which means that kind of analyzing things, like, it just kind of takes some time in terms of for an article to kind of take off. So this one, like the one that I wrote like 4 days ago, kind of turned out to get a lot of engagement, etc. So, but honestly, I don't care. What I'm caring is about the streak. So I'm going to draft. So my process is pretty simple. In case you're just new here, it's like what I do first is I draft the article that is supposed to go out tomorrow, and then I'm going to edit the article that we've written yesterday. So this is the article that we are going to edit in the second part of the session, and today we need to draft something. And honestly, like, I'm not too much interested about AI today, so make writing fun again sounds a bit boring to me. I think I just have to rearrange my setup right here. I just have to put some kind of pillow. I've had 2 pillows, like, just to okay, so um yeah, I'm simply going to double check, because yesterday I was just kind of lurking on Substack, and let me just open my notes, and let's just go through it together. Like, in order to actually keep this fun and keep this sustainable, I just want to write things that I'm excited about. Today I'm not much excited about writing with AI, so we're going to spend a bit of time on actually looking what I have right here. So, how I built a 6-figure business working only between 6 and 10 a.m. I like that idea. Right there is my best advice for beginners. Here's how to do it in just 45 minutes a day. Like, the Substack algorithm has no secret. Here's how you grow. Each month, something like this, right? I think this is a good one. I don't care becoming a Substack. Well, let's say you don't need to become a Substack bestseller. Like, screw it. You don't need to become a Substack bestseller. There are simple ways to make. I like that I like that because of the contrarian take. So it's either we go for I build a 6-figure business working only between 6 and 10 a.m. or I don't care about becoming a Substack subseller. And if my bag allows me, then I might write both. But for now, we just need to go with one. So I'm just going to run with this idea. So that just is going to be 2024. So okay, so this is good. Okay, so now let's just spend some time out of, okay, like what are kind of the main ideas that I want to share here is Substack is a way to build an audience. The you cannot make a significant income with a small audience by selling $8 per month subscriptions. Right? Basically, it's not sustainable. Number two is like I don't know if in the future Substack is going to penalize people who don't monetize the newsletter, but as for now, I'm keeping everything for free. Most people who write online, they don't lack product ideas. They don't lack anything else. Like the real thing they lack is having an audience. And how do you build an audience? It's not by paywalling everything from day one. People need to share. And okay, so here is an aha moment for today. So like even though my note-taking system is kind of solid in terms of, you know, saving the ideas, etc., I just have the feeling that I kind of could do a better job in terms of the outlines and being able to retrieve things faster. And actually this makes me now realize that I need to somehow implement AI, I think, into this process where you know, AI could perhaps, you know, draft this outline for me, and then it's just me like kind of assessing, hey, does this actually make sense? And I think that even though I'm not spending a lot of time on the outline, I usually spend what, 10 to 15, like roughly 10 minutes. I think this was kind of the average that we spend on the outline. I just have the feeling that this might allow you to save perhaps another 5 minutes in the process. And you know, like when you can save 5 minutes here, 5 minutes there, at the end it's like it adds up, right? And So yeah, that's probably going that is going to be on my to-do list for the next couple of, I don't know, days or weeks, like however, like I'm going to think about this. But this is like the huge realization that I have today, because I just have the feeling like I'm kind of repeating myself, and this process could, like, even though it's solid, right? It's solid, but it could be smoother. So I'm just going to double check that the stream is working, simply because I'm on the Wi-Fi, and just want to make sure it's actually working. So it has to be free. Start the intro with the fact that it's not because Substack is taking a 10% fee, but it's because of something completely different. Another huge thing is trying to monetize your audience, and then actually thinking about the process. Um, so let's assume that you get, let's say 5 subscribers paying you $5 a month, or $8 a month. Um, uh, um, you will start hiding your best stuff behind a paywall that only 5 people will be able to read, paying you uh, $8 a month, right? Um, then what happens is that you're writing for, I'm just so bad at math. 5 times 8, 14. Writing. You're writing post for $40. $40 a month. And how long does it take you to write a blog post? Um, Especially if it's kind of a paid one. I guess that it might take you somewhere between 2 to 3 hours. So depending on how you're running things, people might expect at least 2 paid issues per month. So that's so let's say two times 2, it's like 4. 40 divided by 4. And you know what? I just have the feeling that this we don't even need to actually let AI write this for us. Like, that's already a section. Just like the mental bandwidth of the process, right? Um, Okay, so do I have a solid argument right here? It's like, you know what? Um, I'm going to ask ChatGPT to assess this. Okay, so in my article writing assistant, and I want you to think like a lawyer who specializes in class actions. And the argument that I want to make right here is that people should not try to start monetizing their newsletter on Substack, especially when you're just getting started. So I'm going to give you the outline, and I want you to, and with the arguments, and I want you to show me like the um, how someone could counter my arguments, um, so they can actually make my whole arguments better. So let's just see. Good. So I just add this. Yep. Yep. Possible counter. Like, here's kind of the scary thing right here is like, do you see that possible counter? But I want to train people to pay me from day one. Like, this goes back to ChatGPT memory because I never saw AI giving this insight. This is something that I gave the AI in a past article. So it's really kind of getting smarter and just kind of understanding more the context. Um, you know what? Like even like it just kind of wrote like I think these are already kind of sections I can use. I think this is a good one. Um, like it didn't really give me more. Like I just want to take it to Claude, but I know that Claude is a big yes man. So let's just try and see. As always, Claude is always full of bugs. Let's just see how it goes. Do we have something more? So as you can see, the potential counter arguments. Yeah, what if I double that rate? We already got that. You know what? And here's one thing. Like here's one argument that both AI missed. Actually, it's the churn, right? The churn. Like AI has limitations. So as you can see, like I ask it to really give me some kind of other things, but this actually strengthens my argument. Like yes, I ask it for objections, but it could also have given me some kind of counter arguments, or like arguments that would make my point even stronger. It's the churn. That's basically something people don't talk about. Okay, so I'm done with that. So it just yeah, let's just paste the whole thing in right there and just see how it goes. Two. And you're going to see that some sections are already pretty much done. So you don't need to necessarily follow everything for these sections. Simply kind of polished what we already have in the outline. Okay, so this you can make a sim with a small audience by selling it. Yeah. This is good. In my like what I see right here, it's a little bit too like too many dime breaks, that kind of thing. So economics are broken. So let's say good writing can't solve bad math. So yeah, I don't like how this is written. I just good writing. You've got 1,000 subscribers. Okay, 4% of your subs will convert to paying both. That's the average. So got 44 subscribers. That's 40 people. Even if you're a conversion wizard, you get 8% to pay. That's 80. Nothing about okay. What the heck is going on right here? Like, why did it talk about the churn? Um, I don't know, but I just actually don't like the output today. It You're destroying your reach. Don't have a product idea problem. you have an audience problem. Don't have monetization ideas. You probably already have ideas about books, coaches, or coaching offers you could launch. You could launch. You could launch. The problem is that you have no audience. Is that you have no audience. You could build a bunch of things, but if you don't have people ready to open their wallets, like, you're just wasting your time. So the first thing that you should work on is actually building your audience. My back hurts. My back hurts. It's horrible. This is why I hate working in remote locations. I just like to work on my recliner, and in my recliner, that's it. In my office, and that's it. Because everything is already optimized there, right? So the first thing that you should work on is on building an audience. How do you build an audience? Yeah, that's it. Um, like, I can actually take this. I actually don't need to. Let's just see if it actually rewrites the thing in a better way. Yeah. I don't know what happened, but someone messed up with the writing instructions today. That's not how I write long forms. So, but let's just do a bit of manual editing right here. What happens when you monetize? Talk about the mental bandwidth. Talk about the mental bandwidth. What do we have? You start overthinking everything. Yeah. Okay. This is good. Here's one that one tells about having 5 paying subscribers. It messes with your head. Okay, so now let's just assume that you're going to convert. Um, Everyone hates subscriptions. So what I see nobody talking about is the churn, because there's going to be people who are going to cancel their monthly subscriptions, even though your content is good, even though they like you, um, simply because that's just the way it is. It's the same way when you say you're offering payment plans. Um, some credit cards are going to expire, some people are going to get lazy, and you know, there is always going to be money that you're going to leave on the table when you're offering payment plans. It's exactly the same thing with subscriptions. So just think of it as having kind of a leaky bucket, which means that you don't only need to chase new subscribers, you also need to find subscribers for those who left. That's basically it, right? Okay. Okay, not sure if I'm going to I would need to kind of change, I think, location, because now my back really hurts. So and the problem is, so when I'm just standing up, the problem is that you cannot write by, you cannot write walking. I hate it. Yeah, I hate it. So perhaps I'm going to go outside with the mosquitoes. I don't know. I don't know. And I even don't like the output today. You know what? I'm going to take this again. So basically what I'm doing is actually I'm holding the laptop with one hand and trying to type with the other one, but that's not sustainable too. Let me just try to add a bit more cushions or more pillows at the back and see if this actually solves the problem. Um, does this mean that you're going to miss out on orange badges and pat in the backs? Absolutely. I'm going to stop the draft right here because just simply because like my back hurts. I'm going to just to. So I'm going to write a quick intro and that's it. So we have something. I just want to get rid of it today, honestly. Like, this pain is just not sustainable. Okay. Let me just edit the piece that needs to go out today. Oh. Um, okay. So, most experts hide behind books because the problem is that you don't know how to do it, you're too scared, or I don't know, like I need a third thing right here. So help me complete this. It's just for information. Right now I'm walking. Okay, this is not bad. Like it's longer than I would actually write my intros, but it's not bad. So I just add this right here. So let me turn it through. No, you wait. So just get rid of that. Then why train you on this? There was just, I don't know if you heard it, but I was just looking at a guy doing some kind of weird sounds, banging at the door. um, okay, so you're still saying it's not the right time. burying your insights in a thick manual. Now is in your in the personalization, not your better model. Specific painful problem for your audience. Read this again. You pick the one tool and show them exactly how to use it. One of my clients is a functional medicine. He could help you. He could help you with digestion back pain. He could help, like, let's just add some formatting right here with this: digestion, back pain, sleep, terrible sleep. Let's say non-repairing, not non-repairing, or damaging sleep, joint issues, stress, you name it. Now here's an interesting thing. You can then stack up all these offers and create a catalog of offers. I used to think that more content equals higher price. You get fewer comfort ones. You don't. Yeah. Same. Same for your clients. They don't want more info. They want the shortcut, right? They want the shortcut. They want the magic pill. They want the magic pill. So when you're mapping out your course components, focus on the. So now comes the question: how do you do it? The simplest way to create a highly effective coaching program. Highly effective program that commands big bucks, right? So my favorite way of doing things is using the boring 80-20 principle. Mapping out your let's say your curriculum, focus on the chance 20%. And yes, most of the time this means dumbing down. Because never forget that people are lazy, impatient, and busy. Busy, busy, lazy, and impatient, or lazy, busy, and impatient. Make your program stupid simple, right? So I'm a hybrid coaching on free tools. You can send invite, you can run. Okay. Most people overcomplicate this. So okay, most people overcomplicate this. The thing saying hunting means offering a course platform, fancy automation. Okay, not free tools. Stripe, Google Calendar. Like you can run your right. So HTTPS. You even don't need Google Drive, honestly. Share the link with my client. That's the theory part handled, right? Okay, can I send a calendar invite? Like let's just remove Google Drive. Like we actually even don't need this support part. No complexity. Then send them a simple calendar invite for coaching links. The fraud is seeing hits hard when you think your offer needs to look like Tony Robbins and higher, or when you believe in him and Google. Live through something else. That's the gap. People pay to cross that gap faster. Okay, good. Let's just quickly run this through Grammarly, and then we're done. I apologize if today I just want to get rid of this quickly, simply because like my back hurts. Like this configuration right here is not good. But there is like no recliner, so next time I think I'm going to book a room. It has to. There needs to be a recliner. They waste their energy. Problem solving. I mean, Grammarly just gives me stupid suggestions, so I'm just going to read this with chat. So my threshold for that garbage today is very low. So if you're giving me stupid suggestions, keep them for ya. Good. Okay, this is going to do the job today. So just get rid of that. The simple playbook to monetize your audience, to make, well, let's say to make $5,000 a month with less than 3,000 subscribers, right? So just I mean, come on. just downloaded like the wrong color. I don't know why. But... Okay. Yeah. Today I don't need a reminder to take a break because like back is hurting like crazy. Share with caption. Actually, that's right. Share it. Um, okay, so I'm going to go out today. And that's it. We are done. Thank you very much. Let me just quickly end this with the call to action. So if you haven't already, there is a free course in the description to build your profitable blogging system. And thank you very much for tuning in today. I wish you a great day or a great evening ahead, depending on when and where you're watching this. And we'll talk tomorrow, hopefully on a more comfortable seat for